Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today's video is an empties video, and this isn't even all of it. I have a few more laying out here. So per the usual, I am going to go through these products. I have not looked through them to even see what's in here. I have just been throwing everything that I've finished in this basket, and we are going to talk about each one of the products in here. So if you want to see what is in my trash, please subscribe and let's go. Okay, I just unloaded my basket and y'all, it is a lot. I am going to start first with fragrance. And I have a small sample size of the, I think you call it Bottega Veneta. It's a designer. I love this scent. My mother wore it for a long time and I thought it smelled great on her. Every time I wear it, it reminds me of her. It is not fresh or floral or anything like that. It is more of like a woodsy kind of sensual type scent, but it's not too heavy. And I really enjoy wearing that. I have another Glossier You. I enjoy this. I don't feel like it lasts a whole long time on my body, but it is a nice scent. Will I purchase the full size? Probably not, but I do enjoy getting the sample size when I make a Glossier order. This is Replica Music Festival. Y'all, love this scent. I'm tempted to go out and buy the full size. It is just a warm, musky type scent. Love it. I just can't say enough good things about it. Commodity Nectar, a little too fruity for my taste, but it was a nice scent. And then I have two full sizes that I made it through. The first is Elizabeth and James Nirvana White. I love the way this smells, but it does not stay on my body. It just doesn't last, so I would not repurchase that. And another scent that I worked through is Twilly by Hermes. Love this scent. This is in one of my top probably 10 scents of all time. I really enjoyed wearing this. It was perfect for spring. I think I wore it pretty much the whole month of April. I'm sad that it is, yeah, it smells so good. I'm sad that it's done. I'm not running out to repurchase it because I kind of want to curate my collection, and I'm kind of trying to use what I have to narrow down what I have in my collection, but this is a great scent. I also have a body oil. It is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana White Body Oil. I did like this. I liked this more than the actual fragrance. I felt like this lasted more on me, but I'm not running out to repurchase it. I have two hair care products. One is a usual and it is a reoccurrence, and I already have one I'm using, and I have multiple backups. It is the Paul Mitchell Express Style Hot Off the Press. This is what I use when I curl my hair. Love it. And then the other one is the Ouai Memory Mist. I did not finish this because I felt like this did absolutely positively nothing for my hair. I don't think that it caused my style to last any longer. I just don't think it did anything at all. So I am actually decluttering it, pulling it out before I've even finished the bottle. Moving on to body care, another common occurrence in all of my empties is the Tropez Gradual Tan Mousse. This is my go-to self-tanner. It is a Gradual everyday application, and I really enjoy using it. Also, as far as self-tanner goes, I have rediscovered my love for the L'Oreal Sublime Glow. As you can see, I loved it so much that I cut into it. I have backup as well as the Tropez. I already have one that I'm using, and I have a backup. I love this stuff. I think it's great. You can see I'm wearing it now. It gives me a nice glow with a little bit of kind of like it gives you some color, but it also gives a nice glow, so I am enjoying using this. A body wash that I recently used up, this is from Target. This is by the brand Raw Sugar Body Wash, Raw Coconut and Mango. Y'all, this smells like summer in a bottle. It was a good solid body wash. I don't think it did anything outrageous for my skin, but I didn't expect it to. It comes in at probably around $6 or $7. It's a huge bottle and it smells of summer, so go get your hands on this. Per my normal empties, I have a Dove Clinical Protection deodorant. This is in the scent Skin Renew, which is my favorite scent this time of year and year round. I use Clinical Street deodorant because I'm a sweater, and this one is really good. It's kind of my go-to as far as deodorants go. I have a hand cream. This is the SuperGoop Forever Young hand cream with sea buckthorn SPF 40. Now, I did not love this hand cream, but I've repurchased it. So hear me out. I feel like when I put it on, it's greasy, it smells of sunscreen, it reminds me of sunscreen, but it's the only hand cream I can find with sunscreen. If you know of any more, please tell me below, because I am in the search of a hand cream that's better than this, but has sunscreen. And my last body product is a sample size of the Rose Argon Body Conditioner by Lush. This little sample I got when I went to see Bon Jovi in New Orleans, and it caused me to purchase the full size of this. It smells so good, and it just is great, especially when you're self-tanning, because you can condition your body with this before you get out of the bath or shower, and then go in with the self-tanner, and it kind of helps your self-tan sit better on the skin. Moving on to, should we do skincare or makeup next? Let's do makeup. It's very, very odd for me to run through a lipstick, but I have a lipstick, and this is Nars Cruisin. It's just a good staple neutral kind of nudie pink color, perfect purse color, because you can slap it on. It's very hydrating. It doesn't have a lot of longevity, and it doesn't provide a big color payoff, but it's just a good little lipstick to keep in your purse. I have 4 full-size mascaras and 1 sample size, and the 4 that I have are drugstore. The sample size is higher end. The sample size is my new favorite mascara, and I love it so much I went out and purchased the full size. It is the Buxom Big Tease mascara. This mascara is my new favorite. It's really taken the place of everything. I love it. I think it makes my lashes long, and it makes them look it makes them have a lot of volume, which sometimes you don't get with just one mascara. It also is kind of a drier formula, which I tend to like because it doesn't get everywhere. So I am loving this mascara. I have the Nyx Worth, the Hype. This was sent to me free when I made an order, I think from Ulta, and it's great. I love it. I haven't gone out to repurchase it, but it has definitely jumped up to some of my favorite drugstore mascaras. I have the Maybelline Total Temptation. It was okay. I used it up, but I'm not running out to purchase it. And the other 2 are by Essence Lash Princess. One is Sculpted and Volume, and the other is False Lash Effect. I use these together. Love these. Love, love, love them. I will be repurchasing these. These are some of my go-to drugstore mascaras. Next up, I have a lip gloss that I did not finish, but I smelled it and it just went rancid. This is one of my favorite lip glosses, though. It's kind of a champagne color. It's just a nude with some glisten. It makes your lips really look good. This is by Rimmel. It is called Nonstop Glamour color 120. I will definitely, if I can find this, repurchase this, but it just went bad. I have a cream highlighter that I will do a back to MAC with. This is the Hush cream color base. I have already repurchased it. It is just a beautiful highlighter. You can't really see what it is because it's empty, but it's like a cream iridescent kind of light pink highlighter, and I just love it. Another sort of highlighter is the Maya Chai, the Highlight of the Day Illuminating Serum. Now, I won this in a giveaway on Instagram, and this is just a great kind of highlighting oil to mix in your foundation. I used every last drop of this. I love it. I would consider repurchasing it. It's probably one of my favorite liquid illuminators to mix in foundation, and that's saying a lot because I mix illuminators in foundation kind of on the daily. It's kind of one of my go-to things. I love this. I'm not sure the price on it, but I definitely will consider repurchasing it. Something that I'm just decluttering, this I got in some kind of Ipsy box. It is the Lip and Cheek Cream Color by Beauty. I don't know. I didn't love it, so I'm just decluttering it. I did finish a mineral powder SPF 15 Laura Mercier in the shade Real Sands. I have a video coming soon on how I use mineral makeup and what my thoughts are on it, but I did finish this one off, and I already have a backup, so that might tell you what my thoughts are on it. I have an empty of the Color Icon Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. I love this stuff. It calls it a bronzer, but I use it more to set right around here for some brightening action. I dropped this. I did not run through this. I dropped it. It shattered, so I purchased a backup. It's like around $4, so but it is the packaging is not very substantial. It's easy to break. It's very fragile, but for $4, I really can't complain, and I think this is one of the best kept secrets at the drugstore. It definitely, to me, is a dupe for the Hourglass. It's not quite as fine milled as the Hourglass, but you get the same effect, and for the price, it's very fine milled, so I think it's great. I have a nail file, just this little buffer that has a bunch of different sides. I got rid of that. I got another one. I have the Laura Geller Tinted Makeup Primer in Champagne. I finished this little one off. It's like kind of an illuminating primer. I really liked it. And then I have 2 sample sizes of the Kevyn Aucoin Etherealist Skin Illuminating Foundation. I am loving this. This is in the shade Medium 06. I do not need another foundation. I'm trying to talk myself out of going out and purchasing this because it comes in at $58. I'm having a hard time doing it because it's so good. So yeah, I had 2 samples of that. Moving on to skincare, I have one cleanser, and it is by Ouai. This was sent to me. This is their Soothing Milk Cleanser. I loved this. It reminded me so much of French skincare. It was very soothing. It was very calming. It had a very light fragrance, and I loved it. I also received a Under Eye Rescue. These were a under eye mask from Skin Authority. They sent these to me as well. I really liked these because the texture of them were very light and they stayed under my eyes really good. I only had one set, so I can't speak to exactly how great it was, but I did enjoy using this. Also, Dr. Dennis Gross sent me a whole box of stuff to try, and the one thing that I have tried is the Hyaluronic Marine Hydrating Modeling Mask. You mix these two together and put it on your face, and it's this blue kind of sticky substance, and it sets and then you peel it off. It's supposed to hydrate your skin. I found it incredibly cooling. I'm not sure how much hydration it really gave. I've only used this once. You're supposed to use it once a week, so I'm going to try to get in the habit of using them once a week to kind of get a better idea, but I have tried it once. I found it very cooling. The jury's still out on how hydrating I found it. I went through a Jordan Samuel The After Show Balm Cleanser. One of my go-to cleansers. This is perfect for summer and winter because I like the texture of it. I will always continue to repurchase this. I had a Paula's Choice Resist 10% Niacinamide Booster. This is the first niacinamide product that I used. I'm not sure I can really tell a difference, if I'm being honest, with the niacinamide. I think my skin looks bright, but I'm not sure the niacinamide is what's doing that. I am currently now using the Glossier one. When I finish that one, I'm going to reassess if I actually need a separate niacinamide product. And I'm sorry, y'all, I am melting. It is so hot here today. I'm not sure I need a separate niacinamide in my routine. I'm trying to think what I'm so hot I can't even think. But yeah, it says it minimizes pores. I don't really have a big pore problem because I have dry skin. Smooth skin, yeah, it probably does that, but I don't really have a lot of texture problems either. I was wanting it more for brightening and for soothing my redness. So my redness has been great lately, so maybe this is doing this. I don't really find that it is causing any difference with my sunspots, but I only really think a laser is going to do that, if I'm being completely honest. So yeah, I'm not sure. I will get back to you all on my thoughts on niacinamide, but if you're looking for a niacinamide, this one was great and it doesn't break the bank. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I started using this, didn't like it, so I finished it on my décolleté, my hands, and maybe other parts of my body. I have the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior. I really enjoyed this stuff, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on getting a larger size yet. But I think this is a great serum. I think especially if you have maybe older, I don't hate to say it like this, but if you have a little bit older skin than me or have some more pronounced wrinkles, this might be for you. The Pacifica Seafoam Complete Face Wash, way too foamy for me, but if you have oily skin, you may want to look at this one. Pacifica is a great brand, but it was just it has antioxidants in it, but it was just too foamy for my liking. I received from Live Skin the Intense Hydrate AM and PM cream. This cream for my skin was too occlusive. It was too intense. I like a cream that's a little bit, I like to layer hydrating products, and that way I can get away with using a cream that's not so heavy. So I ended up using this on other parts of my body and used it up. Another moisturizer, the Cele Clay, I think that's how you say it, Micro Lift Shield De-Stressing Treatment Moisturizer. I received this also in PR, and I started thinking that it may start going bad and I need to use it up, so I actually use this on other parts of my body as well. You're going to be kind of seeing a pattern with that. Something I did use up on my face because I love this moisturizer is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk. I have not run out to repurchase it because I have so many moisturizers that I am trying to use up and figure out exactly what I like, but I love this one, so it is definitely in the top on my moisturizers. Another moisturizer that I did enjoy is the Chic Lumistone Hydration. Now, I did use this a lot on my neck and my décolleté and my hands, but I did use it on my face some too. It is a gorgeous moisturizer because it gives you this luminosity, so it gives you kind of like this pearl-like glow. I did find for my face, I felt like it was a little too thick of a moisturizer for me. That's why I focused it on other parts of my body, but it is a very gorgeous, if you were looking for something to give you some illumination, this one was great. Another moisturizer by Nyx, it is the Cream Hydrant 24-Hour Soothing and Moisturizing Cream. I love Nyx. It's hard to get now. I love the scent of it. It's just light and fresh. I ended up using this on my body. I had started it on my face. I liked it on my face. The scent was a little too much for my face, and but I enjoyed using it on the rest of my body. So this is a good, doesn't break your bank type moisturizer. So if you don't really have a problem with scent, and you're looking for something affordable and you can find it where you live, I hate talking about these that are hard to find, but this one was a good one. And my last two products are, one is by Arborian. It is the Yuza Double Lotion. It's kind of like an essence, but it was a little bit thicker. I enjoyed this except for the smell. The smell was kind of citrus. Yeah, citrus. I think that's a citrus smell, and it was a loud smell, so I would not purchase the full size because of that, but I did find it incredibly hydrating. And last, I had a deluxe sample size of the SK2, and I used it up because I was afraid. I didn't know how long I'd had this, and I definitely did not want this to go bad. As you know, this is a repurchaser. I have the full size of it, and I love it. Please, if you have this, do not waste it on a cotton pad. Put it on your hand, put your hands together, and put your hands on your face. It's the best way to apply it. It seems weird at first, but that is the correct way to apply an essence. Sorry I went through so fast, but it is getting so hot up in here with these lights on. I even have my fan on, and I'm still hot, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I wanted to get through this month's empties so I can empty this basket out and start over. I really don't know how I go through this many products. I mean, like when I look over and this basket is full and overflowing, I'm like, what? So anyway, I don't use products to try to use them up for empties or anything like that, but I just go through some stuff, and I mean, I guess that's right. I should, because I have these products, I should be using them. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, y'all.